What's something wrong that's been normalized? Posting pics and personal information about your children online and on social media. Entry-level positions requiring years of experience. Shoving a camera in your kid's face for content. Politicians outright lying and spreading misinformation. Also smear campaigns, a subset of above. It is corrupting our political system. Tipping. Employers should pay the employees, not the customers. Working more than your working hours. Animals are put to death out of compassion, but we force people to die slowly and painfully without ever discussing it. These fucking food prices. The amount I pay for necessities now used to mean that we were eating like kings for a month. We're just supposed to accept that eggs cost more than hourly wage. What is the worst genre of music? Anything I don't like. Agreed. Anything this guy doesn't like. Elementary students given recorders. There isn't one. Any genre can be executed well or badly. Songs are what can be good or bad. I'm a metal guy, but I'll take a good pop song over a bad metal song 100% of the time. Government phone line waiting music. Speaking as a Dutch person, 98% of Dutch language music is god-awful, pretentious shite. Especially Dutch pop music, where every songwriter seems to think they're God's gift to emotionally convoluted metaphors. Imagine the second-year English Lit student reciting his self-therapeutic poetry no one asked for, except it's set to music with all the flavor of wallpaper paste. Country rap. You mean hip-hop? Men who didn't want anal, but tried it anyway, how was it? Years of this and I've never hit the button. Yet, I stick a Q-tip too far into my ear and I'm thumping my leg like a dog. Horrible. I was dating a girl in high school that wanted to try it, I obliged. We start really slow, until I'm balls deep, she tells me stop and starts crying. I pull out and my dick it's covered in blood. That's how she found out she had hemorrhoids. I'm still scared from it, won't ever try it again. It was tighter, but less textured. Overall a fun change of pace. The only issue is after anal you can't do vaginal or oral until you clean up really well. And the prep time was longer. On the receiving end it made orgasms insane, but I really only liked it combined with receiving oral. Just a finger. What's the biggest example of from genius to idiot has there ever been? Elon Musk comes to mind immediately. Well, he was probably an idiot the whole time but he had the veneer of a genius for a while. John McAfee. Not sure of the genuine part, but the downfall was legendary. He wrote and marketed the first commercial antivirus software after cutting teeth at NASA, Univac, and Xerox as a coder. Might have peaked around $100 million. Then he sold his stake, told everyone to uninstall his company's product, retired, got into recreational drugs, lost tens of millions, possibly murdered a man in Belize, probably fucked a literal whale, ran for president of the US, and then was arrested in Spain for US tax evasion and then either killed himself or was murdered. What's the easiest way you've managed to get laid? Friend brought a friend over who immediately took a liking to me. When he left, she stayed and her bra was off less than a minute after he closed the door behind him. I didn't even have to leave my apartment. I winked at a girl from a table away at the college cafe and not only did that end in a BJ in my car that night, we're married now, and we both graduated. Turns out we had a lot in common. I was freshly dumped by my ex, was in a bar and met a girl who had a crush on me a couple years earlier. She just proclaimed, I would still fuck you by the way, and we went to her house. Worst sex ever. Was at a club once, when a girl just came over to me and said, "Want to have sex with me?" Being a student and single, I said yes.